my darlings. Hello to everyone who is in here and also to anyone who is about to join. Future people who are in the future are going to watch this at any event. I am so excited today. I am doing something a little bit different. We are doing fortune cookies and I am going to be pulling them live on camera. So if you feel drawn to a certain cookie or if you sort of resonate with one, write in the comments which cookie you want. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cookies here. So it will be $2 a cookie for me to crack it on camera and read your fortune. Now also it's going to be $5 for an oracle as well. Hello my love, Miss Evans, how are you? I was actually just thinking about you. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope she's gonna be in the live stream today. How are you? I was so excited to see you in the Virgo live stream last night. Oh, hi, Crystal, too. Oh, my gosh. Everyone's coming in here. That makes me so happy. How is you guys' days going? Are you having a great day today? I hope it's been really good. Me and my boyfriend went to Panda Express, and then we were like, you know what would be a really fun video on live is if we just got some fortune cookies, and then we did readings based off of them. So, basically, the $10 option as well is where I pull oracle cards and tarot cards along with a cookie, but I just thought that it would be a really cool, fun, interactive way of my viewers also using their intuition as well, because I feel like when we come into these live streams, the majority of the time, we just kind of get delivered messages. So I like the idea of this being more interactive and of like my viewers being able to be like, yes, you know, because when I love when my darlings use their intuition. I feel like that's actually the best part of my job being on here on tarot. Doing tarot and being here on YouTube is being able to encourage you guys to use your intuition more and feeling more inspired to use your intuition, right? Because you guys are very spiritually advanced. You guys are very spiritually gifted. And that's why I really want you to, you know, keep flexing it. I want you to keep working with your spirituality. I want you to keep kind of delving into it as well, because I really do feel like when we embrace our spiritual side and when we embrace our intuition, you know, it really does make a whole difference, right? In every aspect of our lives. But yeah, I hope you guys have been having a good night tonight, or, you know, day, or it's still daytime here. It's 4 p.m. here. But yeah, if anyone wants to do that, I'm actually going to grab my iPad really quick and hook that up really quick. But yeah, how are you guys? I'm so excited to do these readings for y'all. So I'm just going to open up maybe chats on here as well so I can see on both places. So don't mind me, I'm just getting everything set up really quick. Opening everything that I need to open so I can like switch between. But yeah, I hope you guys have been having a beautiful and relaxing day. Later today, I am doing a live stream for Pisces and for Sagittarius. I'm also going to try to fit in a few other horoscope signs as well, because I just love being able to tap into the overall energy of my darlings. I just love being able to tap into even like sun, moon, rising, Venus, every aspect of your chart to really see what's going on. It's 2:10 p.m. in California. Wow, so it's still really early. It's afternoon time. That's awesome. It's so weird to think like that time differences are so, or that I guess that they're even a thing, because honestly, being in Texas, my mom's in Florida, so I'm an hour behind, so I'll call her and it's like late at night there and I'm like, I'm so sorry. But yeah, time differences are crazy. I am a Pisces. I'll be watching. Whoop, whoop. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to having you in that live stream as well. I just love your energy so, so much, my dear. But like, yeah, it'll be so much fun to do Pisces. I feel like there's a lot of self-improvement and a lot of joy that's coming into Pisces life as well. Now is a really, really good time for Pisces for reflection too. So I feel like that's something we're really going to be kind of picking up on later. I'm just so excited. I want cookie number 5. Okay, babe. That's my boyfriend, you guys. It's hilarious. Okay, so cookie number 5. Our cat Margot was like really, really drawn to this cookie, and she kept coming up to it as soon as I was like opening them up. And so this is also kind of for her too. So let's go ahead. We got a little bit of ASMR action in there. So this cookie says, you're a fun-loving person and will find much happiness. Aw, that's so cute. I actually had told Andrew too before he left, I was like, this is going to be Margot's message to us. I can feel it. I feel like this is what she wants us to know. So again, Andrew, you are a fun-loving person and you will find much happiness in life, especially with me. No, but I really do feel like there's a lot of improvement coming along in your life as well. I know, you guys, isn't it sweet that he like hypes me up? Let's go ahead and grab some cards and just see what's going on for my boy. Okay, so we have She Who Sees, Observe, Perceive, and Scrutinize. Let's grab one more card for my boy, and then we'll go on to tarot. That's so hilarious, and it's funny that we have the kind of Leo hat as well. It very much reminds me of our cat Margot and her being so excited about this cookie because she would not leave it alone. She was so excited about it. And we also have Understanding, Witness, and Compassion, She Who Listens. Beautiful. So I love that we have listening and seeing. It's just kind of being present, right? It's just allowing you to trust all of your senses as well. I feel like when it comes to maybe taking on new opportunities in your life as well, babe, make sure that you are just kind of allowing yourself to process things first, right? Thinking things through and then going towards them. But again, having compassion towards yourself as well, you know, especially if you've been a little stressed recently or been a little bit worried, now is the time to do that because there is a lot of happiness coming in. I feel like there's a lot of good times and a lot of new opportunities as well. But I feel like you really have to kind of be smart with the way that you perceive things and the way that you kind of move going forward, right? So that can kind of go into budgeting as well. But let's go into your tarot really quick. Babe, do you want me to read your tarot or do you want me to read Margot's tarot really quick? And then we'll go on to the other cookies. But yeah, I really do feel like there's going to be a lot of adventure as well, maybe even a lot of travel over the next like 13, 14 months, but going forward. Okay, beautiful. So right off the bat, we have the Justice in the reverse card, the Hierophant in the reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, right off the bat with the Justice card, the Hierophant in the reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. I really do feel, also save the cookie for me to get home, do Margot's tarot. Okay, I mean, I saw something, but I'll do Margot's tarot. That's fine. Number 9. Okay, Avery. Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull Margot's tarot really, really quick, and then we'll go on to you, Avery. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so what does Margot want us to know? Right off the bat, we have the Ten of Wands and we have the King of Wands. I feel like she wants you to play more, babe. I feel like she wants you to kind of focus on her a little bit more because you have been so hard at work. You know, it's almost as if when you're not busy working, that you're busy like fixing up things around the house, or maybe you are just kind of working at home as well. So I just feel like there's this energy of spending a little bit more time with her. See how it's all about balancing your time? You know, not to kind of call you out or anything, baby, but I think she's like, I spend all my time with mom. I want to spend time with papa now. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I spend all my time with mom. I want to spend time with papa. That's why we have the King of Wands here. You know, and I feel like she's really saying, I love you and I understand that you're someone who has a lot on your plate. The Ten of Wands can really actually talk about someone who's very overburdened and someone who's a little bit stressed as well. You know, and she understands that you work very hard to provide a good life for her, you know, and she's very thankful for that. But at the same time, she really misses having fun, you know, being able to explore with you, to adventure. I feel like she wants to, you know, maybe even go on adventures, like how we, when we garden, we bring her out just to stand near us. I feel like she really loves that as well, because notice how we have all of the flowers here. It's really important to her. I feel like she loves having that interaction as well. But yeah, Papa, she really loves you, you know, and she really wants you to spend more time with her. Yeah, we have the Magician in the reverse. Let me just fix this really quick. I just have to refocus it from time to time, you guys. But with the Magician in reverse, You know, again, she really does understand that you're very busy, but she wants to spend more time with you. I'm also being drawn to the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, she doesn't want you to constantly be on the go. She wants you to spend time with her because she misses you, you know, and it's like she misses your cuddles as well. You know, I think that when you're gone during the day, and as soon as I say that, we have the Four of Cups here, that she just kind of thinks about when you scratch her head and, like, I don't know. She really, really loves that. Okay, so let me go on to Avery's now. Woo woo! Oh my goodness. So number 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we're going to crack it right here. Okay, Avery. We have, you will find solace in the creativity of others. Beautiful. So right off the bat, in the regards of that, I also feel like it's kind of talking about your own creativity as well, to express yourself, to express your talent, to feel free within your own creativity, right? To not kind of box yourself in. I feel like it's very important that you, again, radiate. She who radiates knowing, ambition, and confidence. Feel confident in the fact that you are a very brilliant, very intelligent, and very creative individual. You are someone who is cut out for amazing things in this lifetime, and it's really interesting because I feel like as you maybe watch TikToks or Instagram about other people being creative, so this could be them knitting or maybe painting or drawing, maybe even cooking as well. I feel like that's also going to light up that spark from underneath you and really make you feel excited about being creative yourself. I feel like there's almost this energy as well where when you're seeing someone do something, it almost inspires you to want to do it yourself, and probably want to do it even better, to be completely honest, Avery, because you are someone that takes on to things very easily, right? I feel like you're someone who really, when you really want to set your mind to something, you do it 100%, and there's no wavering on that. But we also have she who calms, stillness, purity, and quiet. So this might also be in regards to just reflection. Maybe even a form of meditation for you is going to be your crafts, is going to be your hobbies. Maybe even listening to or making music is going to be incredibly important right now, but there's just this energy of really focusing on yourself and focusing on your creativity. Even if you're someone who doesn't traditionally draw a lot, it's important to still like pick up your pen and paper and just doodle, you know, just almost like an automatic writing, so to speak, but allow yourself to just be creative, whatever it is that you feel drawn towards, you know. And the same thing, maybe even taking like a pottery class or feeling inspired to go towards a brand new hobby. I feel like that's going to be really good because it is going to be a form of meditation. I feel like you're also going to be receiving a lot of messages from Spirit as well over the next few weeks, and I feel like it's going to come to you when things are very quiet, when things are very still, and when you're in this meditative space. It might also be like in the morning, let's say that you get some new plants and you spend time just watering them in the morning, just talking to them, having that time. That is your time, right? That is your mindful moment, so make sure to incorporate more of them during the day. But we also have she who stands, Valencia, resolute and determined, beautiful. So I really do feel like, again, focus on your own ambitions. Now is the time to be creative. Now is the time to feel inspired, to really take on those new actions and those new ideas, especially if you've been feeling called to maybe write or to create poetry. I do water plants in the morning. Beautiful. Okay, so that is your time. I might actually draw you a card really quick too, if you don't mind. Like after we do your tarot, I'll draw a card on what your plants think of you, because I love it. I don't know. Not a lot of people really recognize the fact that each of our plants do have a spirit and a soul, and they do have their own personalities as well, right? So I would love to draw maybe even just on a collective of how your plants feel. I'm a writer. Yes, beautiful. Okay, so know that you can harness that gift. Oh my gosh, Avery, we were just talking about watering your plants, and we got the watering the plants card. It's literally the Three of Pentacles. Oh, that's hilarious. That's literally hilarious. Okay. No, definitely. I feel like that's your time, you know, and that's your time to shine. That's your time to feel better. So make sure that you're continuing to do that, you know, because I feel like when you step into this space of meditation, that's when you're going to feel 100%, especially with the Emperor here. You know, the Emperor also talks about someone who is very intelligent, has the knowledge to be able to get to that next step in their career. So with being a writer, it could be that maybe you're wanting to have that breakout novel or that breakout book, and it's going to happen, right? But allow yourself to write. There's actually a writer's I think it's called like Writer's Tube or something, where it's like YouTube but for writers. And one of the challenges this month for October was just writing. Just every day timing yourself for 2 hours and just writing. Just setting that time aside to write. And even if you're feeling frustrated, even if you're feeling like there's a writer's block, just continue to write. Just continue to get messages. And I feel like that's also something that can be very constructive and very beneficial to you in the month of November. So make sure you're doing that, my love. You're in Aries? Yes! Oh my gosh, that goes right with the Emperor. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see tarot for Avery. Anything else Avery needs to know right now? And then I'll pull some on what your cards or what your plants think of you. So anything else Avery needs to know? Okay. So the devil didn't come out all the way, but I did want to bring it out just to touch on it, just to talk about it, since we did have that sort of Aries type of energy as well, and this is a very fiery card. Try not to worry, you know, and it's easier said than done, of course. I know I'm a chronic overthinker and a chronic worrywart. Anyone that knows me will tell you I will worry about anything and everything just because I can. And, you know, I really feel like Spirit is saying, while sometimes it really does help us, it also helps us to take a step back and to remember that the things that we worry about very rarely ever happen to us, right? So make sure that you're taking moments to just breathe. Again, mindful moments are very, very important to kind of soothe your brain and to kind of keep it from bubbling over or from feeling overwhelmed, right? So right off the bat, we have the Chariot card in the reverse and the Three of Wands in the reverse. Beautiful. So right off the bat, I'm also going to read it with the Emperor just because it came out. I really do feel like, again, you're focusing on your knowledge, you're focusing on the things that you're very good at, and it doesn't even have to be traditional things. You know, I feel like also you're really focusing on your spirituality, you're focusing on getting things done, maybe even saving up a little bit of money, right? But I really do feel like it's taking some time. You know, it's not something that has happened overnight or is going to happen overnight, but I feel like it's going to be little by little, you're going to be making progress, right? And you might have already been noticing it, but it's kind of this bubbling up that I'm getting as well, where it's almost as if maybe you get bursts of energy to write or to go towards your hobbies or to feel inspired and really act on it, right? But Spirit is asking you, whenever you get that urge, you know, act on it, of course, but continue to act on it, right? Like even when you get a little bit tired, you know, continue to maybe do just an hour's more of work, right? Especially when it comes to your writing. I feel like that's really important because your creativity is something that's going to really, really open doors for you. But notice with the Three of Wands in reverse that we do have a bird with a book, you know? So it makes me think of someone who is still writing, you know, someone who is still kind of brainstorming and coming up with where it is that they want to be. But I feel like you already have a pretty good idea of it. You know, maybe you already have an idea of what it is that you want to write about. Also, I'm just going to throw this out here because this is like a very 420 themed card too. So, you know, and it's funny because we were talking about anxiety. So, you know, maybe just practicing anti-anxiety through that. But again, I just really do feel like gardening is really good. But yeah, I think that things are going to be picking up, but it's going to take a little bit of time, right? So let's go ahead and grab some messages for Avery in regards to how her plants feel about her, because I love that. I love the fact that you have plants. So let's see, how do Avery's plants feel about her? Okay, right off the bat, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So they see you as someone who is a hard worker. They see you as someone who takes the time to be able to take care of them as well. Even if there's a period of time where you don't necessarily remember to take care of them, if there ever was, you know, I feel like they would still see you as someone who's achieving things and someone who is a very busy worker. You know, you're out here manifesting things with the Magician, but they also see you as someone who's very resourceful, very capable. When I see these two cards come together in a pet reading and we're talking about their owner, it usually kind of reminds me of someone who is a provider, you know, someone who always knows when they need water, always knows when they need food, who always knows when they just need someone to talk to them, right? You know, and this is someone who's very open. I feel like they can also pick up on the fact that you're very spiritual. In both of these cards, these people are wearing hats. You know, I don't know if you wear a lot of hats, but it also refers to me personally as spirituality and the fact that you are an open satellite to these things and you're very receptive. You draw in all of this energy, you know, and notice how we have like, I'd say 9 or 10 candles here. You know, I feel like you're someone who doesn't mind taking on quite a few plants. You know, maybe that's also your goal in the future, is to have a lot, to propagate some. And I feel like they're really saying that you are someone who's very capable. Now, the interesting thing, it's funny because the plants aren't mine. I just moved to a new home and started watering the front plants because the sprinklers don't work, but my roommates have been neglecting them. It's so funny because we drew the Ace of Chalices in the reverse, and we were talking about the fact that you always know when to water them, so it makes sense with this Ace of Cups here in reverse. Like, I'm so thirsty. I haven't been watered in 5 years. Help me. You know, I really do think that they're like, thank you. You know, thank you for that. It's interesting with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, justice. You know, you came at just the right time. Look at that. And we also have where it's almost like the plants thought that they were going to die and they thought that that was it, but you came forward and instead of taking them, you rejuvenated them. You gave them life again. You know, because when we think about death, now this is the Justice card, so it talks about justice, divine intervention. At the same time, you were the plant's divine intervention to really make them feel a lot better. Sorry if I'm looking all around, by the way. Like, I'm so used to the camera being down here for my face, and I have to get used to it being back up here. But with justice, and it kind of reminds me of death, it really does make me think of someone who's bringing in transformation to them, you know, and it's something that's very big for them. You know, it's something that really means the entire world to them, you know, even though it's kind of a small thing for you to do, it was a very big deal in their eyes because it really gave them... Oh my gosh, on the bottom of the deck, the Three of Pentacles again. Yeah, you watered them when they were thirsty, when they were tired, when they were dying. And you nourished them back to health. They're very grateful to you. Very, very grateful to you. Yeah, and they know that you're someone who has plenty of other things to do, but you still took the time, like when other people wouldn't. I just think that's so sweet, Avery. Oh my gosh. I love the fact that we started the reading with the Three of Pentacles, the watering man, and now we're ending with the watering man as well. I feel like it's so fitting. But yeah, continue to spend time with your plants, just sitting out there even, you know, I feel like that's incredibly important. I also feel like maybe even just getting new plants as well and bringing them into the house is also going to be really awesome. So I'm just going to put the broken cookies there so people know that they're not open anymore. Okay. Avery, I hope that resonated though. Oh my gosh. Definitely keep focusing on your hobbies though. I feel like that's incredibly important, my love, you know? You know, especially since you are someone who is so dedicated and so determined. You are someone who's very creative and talented. Thank you so, so much for this reading. It resonated so deeply. No, thank you, Avery. Oh my gosh. Thank you for letting me read for you. I had so much fun. Honestly, I want to do this every week. Hi, Baba. How are you? I hope that you're doing amazing today. Aw, that really kind of touches my heart that you're in here, Baba, because my late grandfather, I'm not going to cry, but my late grandfather, I called him Baba because he was my dad. And I grew up calling him that, and my whole family was like, that's weird. Like, no one in our family has ever called anyone Baba. And I took Chinese in high school, and yeah, found out that Baba was father, and it just was so perfect and so fitting because he was my dad, and he just recently passed away this year. So seeing your name in chat really kind of chokes me up. So thank you. It's really nice. It makes me feel like he's here with us. I'm not gonna get choked up, but I have a lot of cancer in my chart. I have a lot of cancer in my chart, and I get very sentimental very fast. So yeah, you guys will have to deal with me just being like, but yeah. Thank you so much, you guys. But yeah, if anyone else wants a cookie and a reading, my stuff is right down here. It's $2 for just the fortune, $5 for a fortune and an oracle card pull, and $10 for the fortune, the oracle, and the tarot. Ooh, someone in here, though, is going towards love, let me tell you. Because the Two of Cups just came out. There's someone in here that's manifesting it. In any event. Yeah, that just really choked me up. So thank you, you guys. It's like little things like that that Spirit does that I'm always like, oh. Because I was thinking about him earlier, too. I was like, oh, I wish my Baba could see this. So thank you for coming into the live stream today, Baba. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Also, these are already cracked, so maybe I should put like paper on the ones that are already cracked. I don't know. Maybe I should just replace them with a crystal. Yeah, that works. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so sorry you guys for getting all choked up, but it just made me so happy. So how are you guys tonight? I figured that I'll probably live stream until all the cookies are pulled, until they're all broken. But yeah. I absolutely love coming on live now, though. I love pulling you guys tarot card readings. It's so much fun because it's so like quick and to the point, and I love how Spirit is so interactive with it as well. And I love being able to interact with you guys while I read. It's just so awesome. But yeah, you guys can get a fortune. Woo woo! Oh my gosh, my love! Thank you so much! Woo woo woo! Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, I forgot. I literally have a kazoo for when people donate. Okay, that was really corny, but you know. Okay, my love, which one do you want? Which number? Number 7. Whoop, whoop. Okay, lucky number 7. Number 7 talks about uniqueness, originality, someone who marches to the beat of their own drum, someone who really is very intuitive as well, someone who's a little bit of an empath. So let's go ahead and crack this open. Ooh, a little bit of ASMR as well. Okay, a great pleasure in your life is doing what others say you can't. Yes! Oh my gosh, that's a powerful message. You know, you're really flexing on the people that don't believe that you can accomplish great things in life. And I feel like, you know that old saying where the best revenge is success? I feel like that's what's going on here, my love. Yep, that's my number. My middle name is unique. Yes! Oh my gosh. And that's very much like indigo child energy as well, where you're a natural born leader. You're someone who just naturally gravitates towards being someone who leads the way, right? Who leads the path. You don't want to follow the rest of everyone else, like, or follow the group. I feel like you're someone who is a trendsetter as opposed to a trend follower, right? So, you know, I could see you being more of, you know, maybe an influencer online as well, you know, just someone who really does their own thing and is able to make a career and a living out of that. I'm an empath and intuitive, yep, you know, and it definitely goes back into, especially with the number 7, you know, I feel like it really like vibrates deep into your soul, you know, the fact that you are someone who's very unique and very one in a million, very one of a kind. You know, we think about the song, I Wish the World Would Revolve Around Me by Lil Jackie, and it's so awesome. Some of the lyrics are, there's only one me in the galaxy, I am an endangered species, and I feel like that's very much the same energy that we have here as well for you, my love. But we also, wow, she who creates, creativity, originality, and spontaneity. Again, you are someone who's very original. Keep sticking to it. You know how I just said you march to the beat of your own drum, and she literally has a drum on her side as well. So again, keep focusing on that. Keep harnessing that power. You know, you are someone who is incredibly, incredibly strong, my love. You know, so make sure that you're allowing yourself to continue to trust your talents, trust the fact that you can create amazing things and bring abundance into your life. Again, when it comes to starting up a career or starting up, you know, maybe even just a brand new way of being. You're someone who can reinvent yourself overnight. What might take another individual, like what I'm getting like 7 years to do, you can accomplish in 1 year. And it's because you're so determined. It's because you're someone who, once you have your eye on the prize, you're going to keep going towards it. Very much eye of the tiger type of energy, right? Where, you know, you want to get things done, you want to get things accomplished, but you also are someone who isn't scared of a challenge, which I love. I love this energy. I love the fact that you are someone who is able to harness the uniqueness and harness the originality and turn it into something beautiful. Because I feel like all throughout your life, especially with this fortune saying a great pleasure in life is doing what others say you can't, I feel like there's been people all throughout your lifetime that have told you, oh, you can't do that. Oh, no, you can't do that. And time again, you've shown them that, yeah, you can do it. And you can do it even better than them. You can do it in a way that they never even imagined, right? And it's because you think outside of the box. You're not stuck inside of like a cookie cutter energy. You're someone who is excited about new ideas. You know, you're very refreshing is kind of the way that I like to talk about your energy, my love, if that makes sense. You're just kind of like a cold glass of water on a hot day, right? But make sure to continue to focus on your creativity and your talents. It's so important. But we also have she who guides. Again, new path, guide, and renewal. You are someone who sets the trends. You don't follow them. You know, you are someone who is meant to maybe even be an inventor. Maybe you're going to invent a new product, a new idea, a new way of doing something. Like, you know those hacks on TikTok where it just makes life easier? I feel like you're someone who has a lot of like hacks just for around the house, you know, just little ways of doing things. So for instance, let's say that you are making little wooden dominoes, right? And let's say that for the average person that looks online and, you know, they're really trying to follow the rule book on how to do it, it takes them 12 hours to sand it down. I feel like you are going to find a way to cut that time in half, maybe to just like maybe 2 hours, maybe 1 hour, but it's going to be your own way of doing it. Like maybe you dump the sandpaper in water and then you do it really fast and it causes it to go faster. You know what I mean? But it's thinking outside of the box. It's trying new things, and from the trial and error, you really learn how to implement it and make it better, right? So I feel like you're someone who always challenges yourself to do better as well. Definitely correct. Success is the best revenge has always been a quote I resonate with. There we go. You know, because I feel like it's so true. You know, I feel like you are someone who is cut out for such happiness. So don't let these people get you down, especially when they're naysayers, because I just feel like these people, they do it just because they themselves feel stuck at a certain level. So it's almost as if they want to pull you back to their level as well, which honestly is a little sad for them. I feel more sad for these people that are a little bit rude to you more than anything. And because we also have she who regrets, we have battle, victory, and bitterness. So again, you know, I do feel like there is this energy of you reflecting and saying, I have had a lot of people that have been naysayers or that have kind of tried to rain on my parade or have tried to make me feel bad about my talents or about my gifts or what I bring forward, you know, but you're standing tall and standing proud today, knowing that you never let it get to you. You know, you never let these people squander your happiness or rain on your parade or anything like that. And the reason for this, because you're resilient and you are brave. And whenever you felt yourself being pulled down by these people or maybe even these situations, really tough situations, you always found a way to rise above it like a phoenix. You know, you always found a way to pick yourself up and dust yourself off. You know, and I feel like that's very inspiring, you know, especially to people that are watching you, especially to younger women, you know, maybe even in your family. I feel like that's incredibly powerful to them to see that, right? But we also have the Tower card followed by the King of Wands in the reverse. Let me just kind of balance these on the cookies that we have here very awkwardly. And we also have the Five of Wands in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, so yeah, again, it's very much this energy of, you know the song by Selena Gomez, I Had to Lose You to Love Me? I feel like it's more the energy of going through life and saying no to the naysayers, and you had to lose some people that weren't exactly always on your side in order to become the best version of yourself, in order to trust yourself, in order to trust that you know personally what is best for you, right? Because I feel like there was a point in time where maybe with your originality, you were like, maybe I should listen to these people. Maybe I should just kind of decide to take a step back. But no, you really looked at this and said, no, that's negative thinking. That's not me. That's not anything that I need to kind of absorb or take onto myself. And instead, what did you do? You focused on your spirituality. You focused on your gift. And I feel like you're still doing that. You're still climbing forward with the Queen of Pentacles. So let's get some more messages and just see really quick what is coming in. With this card, but I feel like every time that people went low, you went higher. It's very much like that Michelle Obama quote, when they go low, we go high. And I feel like every single time you just pulled out a higher ladder and you just climbed up even more. And these people are down on the ground, like watching you from 20 stories up, like, damn, she's still going, And I feel like, if anything, you're just teaching the people in your life that they have to also get onto your level and feel comfortable with themselves. Feel happy in their potential as well, right? I just feel like you're someone who's such an inspiration to others, even on days when you don't necessarily feel like it, my love. So let's go ahead and grab a few messages in closing. You're very, very highly thought of, though. I feel like the more that you push forward, the more that you're attracting this. It is interesting, though, because before I had pulled the Two of Cups in stream, and I was like, someone's manifesting love, someone's manifesting a relationship, someone's manifesting something in regards to love. Maybe even just like bringing in a partner or keeping a partner. But we do have the Two of Cups here. So, I mean, it might be a potential, but I really do feel like you're very highly thought of. And I feel like as you really kind of balance between your divine masculine and your divine feminine as well, it's really going to help you take your new ideas to the next level, right? But yeah, let me just really quick, I also want to grab you a crystal card. Okay, let's grab one crystal card really quick in regards to this fortune. Amazonite, soulless, healthy lifestyle, clear communication, and balance. Yes, I was hoping. I am manifesting love. I'm trying. Yes! Oh my gosh, and it's so funny because when I had originally got this card and like it flew out, I thought of you too, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then when it came out, okay, I'm gonna, yo, look at that, 444, right when I was about to talk about your love life too. So the next relationship you bring in is going to be one that's stable, is going to be one that can potentially last a long time. I feel like, wow, with 444, you might even start seeing that, my love, so be mindful. But yeah, look at that. We have the 9 of Wands. It's not going to be much longer, so make sure that you're taking care of yourself in the time being, because, love it's coming in. And I feel like it's because you're such a master manifester. You're someone who manifests so quickly, my darling. 244, wow, 444 for you. Yep, so make sure you keep watching for it, because honestly, the fours, I think that's your message as well from Spirit. So make sure that you are looking at that. I'm actually just going to put my Amazonite, or not my Amazonite, my opalite crystal where yours was, my dear. Thank you for getting a reading from me. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. Definitely keep focusing on yourself, though. Focus on your creativity and your uniqueness, because, it hasn't led you astray yet, my love, and it's not going to anytime soon. Like, you are on fire. This intuition's on fire is kind of like what's being brought to my mind. So I really do feel like there's a lot of happiness in the future. And especially when it comes to love and romance, because 444 in regards to love is like, whoo, that's awesome. I mean, that's like a soulmate connection. That's awesome. And it's stable. Oh no, thank you. I love reading for you so much. Like, it really, really makes my day every single time that I see you in live. I'm always like, yes. I don't know. It just like really uplifts my energy. So thank you for letting me read for you. And thank you so much for the donation. It really, really means the world to me. Being able to do tarot for career has really been like the biggest blessing in my life. As someone who has epilepsy and lupus, like it really is tough to be able to hold a career. So I really appreciate you guys. Like, thank you so much. Like, it really means the world to me more than I can say. Like, never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that this would be a possibility or a potential. So thank you, you guys. And now we have the kazoo for anyone else who wants a reading. If anyone else wants a reading, the kazoo is gonna be blown. So, yeah. Also, do you guys like my pumpkin? Oh, let me just refresh this really quick. Do you guys like this beautiful pumpkin? My boyfriend's sister, she got it for us. I love her. She's so sweet, you guys. And she got us this beautiful pumpkin. And he's like so big and perfect. And he has a little bit of dirt on him. But I feel like that just adds to his charm. It adds to his uniqueness. He's such a beautiful pumpkin. And like he's kind of bumpy, but like he's also soft. I don't know. I love pumpkins. This is my favorite time of year because you could put pumpkins all around your house and no one will look at you like you're weird. You know, like it's socially acceptable to just be like, here's my pumpkin. And I love it. I live for it. Yeah, I don't know if you guys also are the same way, but like, and I love to take the pumpkins and then like spray paint them, you know, when they start to get like a little old. And then that way you can keep them for December too if you like spray paint them and then cover them. And then they're pretty for Christmas. And then you have a pumpkin for Christmas. I mean, then you have to throw it out in January, but that's life. I mean, it's better than to reuse it and then you have it for all of December too. You know, and so we were going to carve it tonight, but I feel so bad because it means a lot to me that she went and got us a pumpkin and she surprised us with one. Like, it really means the world to me and I don't want to carve him. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like a waste of a really, really nice gift pumpkin. You know what I mean? Hi, love, donation sent to PayPal. Oh, thank you so much. Let me just see really quick so I can, how much was it, my love? Oh, wait, let me just open it. Maybe I can do it quick. And what fortune cookie would you like, my love? Oh, wait, it won't let me log in. Let me just do it on here really quick. Thank you so much, though, Crystal. Oh, my gosh. I'm just logging in really quick. Because it doesn't pop up here on stream. And I wasn't prepared. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's get right into your reading, Crystal. Whoop, whoop. Does it say, though, what, fortune cookie you wanted, my love? 11. Okay, perfect. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my gosh. I'm on your TV. Oh my gosh, that like makes me sweat. I'm so nervous. You're like seeing me big. Okay. Number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Woo woo. Okay, Crystal, let's do this. Let's crack this baby open, get some ASMR going. Oh yeah. Ooh, it's split into 3 pieces. Oh, that's actually really good, Crystal, because this talks again about the mind, the body, and the spirit coming together as one. And I'm pretty sure that's what we talked about in your reading the other night on Livestream, which is really awesome. But again, you're coming into balance. You know, you're coming into equilibrium with yourself as well to bring in more happiness and more financial bliss as well. I just feel like there's this energy of just more in your life. Kind of like that song from Britney Spears, give me more, give me more. We also have, you will have luck in your personal affairs. Wow, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Beautiful. So right off the bat, you are attracting good luck into your life for sure, especially with the fortune cookie breaking into 3. I mean, that's absolutely incredible. And it's 3 perfect slices. Like, it's not like it's 3 and then like 2 tiny little crumbs and like 2 chunks. Like, it's perfectly 3. So I really do feel like there's a lot of equilibrium and a lot of balance coming into your life. That's awesome. But more importantly, a lot of good luck, a lot of fortune as well. So let's go forward. There might also just be luck in regards to, wow, she who hopes, love, hope, and relationships. So again, a lot of luck in regards to your personal affairs, your relationships, your love life. So I really do feel like that's the focus right now. You're hoping for your Prince Charming or Princess Charming. But do you see here how she's looking at the frog? It very much is giving me Tiana and Prince Naveen vibes, where it's almost like at first they didn't quite know that they would get along or that they would like each other, and then at the end of the movie they're just like, mwah, chef's kiss, best couple ever, and they have such a great dynamic and they have such a great way of like talking to each other. So I really do feel like you're looking for that, you know, where you're wanting to bring that into your life. There's just a strong focus on your interpersonal connections and interpersonal relationships. This could also be friendships, but it is interesting like that we do have love and relationships coming up. So I do feel like there's a lot of hope of maybe bringing in more love, more affection into your life as well, more care, maybe just having someone taking care of you, right? But we also do have She Who Rises Up, Pearl, empower, uplift, and elevate. I feel like you're also hoping to have more friendships, you know, but you're also really thriving. I feel like you're really stepping into the passions of your life, into the fire, so to speak. And I feel like you're almost turning into a phoenix rising, especially with this equilibrium message. You know, the phoenix, he breaks into a flame and he accomplishes amazing things for himself, only to cool down and become this very beautiful jeweled bird that we know as a peacock. So I feel like you're in this transformative phase where you're really coming into equilibrium. You're really tapping into your passions, into your creativity, into your talents. But at the same time, I feel like it's leading you towards more confidence. And as soon as I say that, notice how we have a literal phoenix on her back, like a tattoo. So again, I feel like that's incredibly important, you know, is to focus on your transformation, focus on empowering yourself, you know, and really focus on taking things in stride one day at a time. But there is a lot of hope for more connections, more relationships, you know, maybe even just more conversations as well, feeling like you're involved in a community a little bit more. But we also have She Who Becomes, metamorphosis, transcend, and journey. Yes, that's exactly what we were talking about with the Phoenix energy, how you are someone who is rising up from the ashes. You are someone who is turning into who you were always meant to be, who you were always supposed to be as well. You are someone who is a fierce warrior. You are someone who is able to achieve anything that you put your mind to, because you are someone who is a battler, right? She who battles, justice, fierce, and commitment. So it goes right back into relationships. So are you hoping that there's going to be like a stronger love in your life, Crystal? Oh, hi, Kurdot. Oh, almost 1 a.m. Oh my goodness. Yes, you should go to sleep soon. What the heck? We're doing fortune cookie readings though. I'm so happy you're here though, Kurdot. Oh my gosh, I was thinking about you earlier. I was like, oh, I wonder if Kurdot's gonna come to the stream today and get a fortune cookie. But yeah, Crystal, I really do feel like there's a lot of excitement coming forward in the future, but it has to do with your connections and with your relationships. You're going to experience a lot of good luck when it comes to meeting new people as well. You know, maybe in the past you always hope that you can maybe make another friend or maybe make new acquaintances or get to know other people. I feel like this is your opportunity and this is your time to do so. But there also is this energy of taking care of yourself, of knowing that even though this is right around the corner and you're going to have good luck in your relationships, your connections, just all of your manifestations, make sure to really trust in divine timing, trust that everything is working out the way that it's supposed to, and take care of yourself, right? I have my B-Day. It's been a little rocky, but there's love on both ends. Beautiful! Oh my gosh, so I feel like there's going to be a lot of luck there then. You know, even with it being a little bit rocky, you know, I feel like it's going to come together. Yeah, you know, with the Page of Swords in the reverse, you know, maybe this is something that's been a long time coming, or it's been a little bit tedious. You know, we do have the Five of Swords here as well, but notice how it's a couple going against all of these swords. So I feel like maybe it's just a block in communication, maybe not. Yeah, my hubby and I have been a bit rocky with understanding each other. Yes, that's exactly what I was picking up on with the Five of Swords here, because they're going towards it together. You know, it's not me against the world or him against the world. It's us against the world, right? You know, so I really do feel like with the Five of Swords, this is coming together and fighting your battles together, but knowing that you have more in common than you have opposite of each other, right? I'm always thinking that I should probably say hi. Not doing so would be so rude, right? No, not at all. Oh my gosh, I really appreciate you coming on, but I understand as well if you're tired. You need some sleep. I feel like I always come on when it's like really early for you. But yeah, Crystal, I feel like there's going to be a lot of understanding when you realize that the two of you guys are on the same team here and it's going to come together. You know, and even if it doesn't, you're cut out for happiness. You know, you're cut out for good times. But notice that with the world, I feel like this rocky time is coming to an end and you're going towards happiness. You know, this is kind of like a renewal of vows. You know, like maybe the two of you guys coming together and saying, you know, it would be nice for our anniversary to maybe consider having a renewal of vows where you just have a small get together, just the two of you guys, and you recommit to each other. You know, married couples do this all the time to bring a little bit of zest back in. You know, maybe even just coming forward and saying, hey, you know, I'd really appreciate it if every day we had this many hugs, or we hugged for this long, or, you know, just finding different ways to really spice things up, but bring playfulness in, right? Because I feel like it's been very serious, and maybe it's been feeling as if you've had to go towards things alone, but I feel like both of you guys are very hopeful that there's going to be a renewal here. You know, the star is not only hope, but it is also renewal. It is also coming forward with a transformation, right? So I feel like it's a transformation in regards to your love life. I feel like things are really getting back together, you know, and kind of coming, you know, I keep hearing full force, but it doesn't make sense. Like, I just feel like things are really going to kind of be in your face. Like, yes, things are good. You know, you don't have to worry. Yeah, especially with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This has been a long time coming, but I do feel like you guys are going to understand each other. But with the Page of Pentacles, this is taking small steps, right? You are going to be very lucky here. The Wheel of Fortune always reminds me of luck, regardless of if it's in the reverse or the upright. I always see it as luck. And the fact that we also had your fortune that was talking about luck, and the fact that you'll be very lucky and interpersonal relationships, I feel like that's very important here. But we also do have the Three of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of fear, a lot of worry, you know, maybe even fear that this person, you know, isn't necessarily happy. You know, maybe there's just a lot of miscommunication and there's not as much being open with each other, right? But I feel like that's something that's going by the wayside with the Tower in the reverse. You know, this isn't something that you have to worry about. I just feel like relationships as well, they go through periods of time where a relationship can be very loving and very exciting, but then it cools down. But then it gets relit and reignited, and then it cools down. You know what I mean? But the important part is the fact that you're still sticking together, the fact that you are going towards everything together as well. Listening to blues for the past 2 hours, don't know why, I usually don't. That's beautiful. I love the blues. I feel like there's like a time and place for that as well, right? But Crystal, you know, I feel like as well with the Tower in the reverse though, you know, don't worry about a future conversation or future interactions of kind of making this better, because I feel like it's just going to happen. You know, I feel like you don't even have to worry about it. Yeah, Temperance, give it time, have patience. Trust in divine timing here. You know, it could even be that maybe your husband has just been really struggling. Maybe the two of you guys have very different love languages, right? And maybe that's also something that over time you just have to relearn how each other wants to be treated. There's a lot of times in relationships and connections where people will say, hey, this is my brand new love language. Like maybe they've always loved affection and they've loved affectionate words, but maybe now they want to be taken care of. You know, maybe now they want to be cooked for, or maybe they just want to have one-on-one time, right? So check in with each other. I feel like it's incredibly important, but it is going to be coming around, Crystal. Let me just grab you really quick. I do feel like there's one more card in this deck. And it's interesting, the only one that's flipped up is the Eight of Wands. So again, I feel like this is going to come in a lot faster than you even originally anticipated, Crystal. But there is going to be balance here. There's going to be equilibrium and there's going to be temperance. Yeah, with the Nine of Wands, this is going to come a lot faster. But make sure that you're spending time taking care of yourself. Again, you know, getting into equilibrium. Because that's what's really going to help. Let me just let my cat in really, really quick. Hi, Margie and Ghosty Boy. Excuse me. Come on, honey. Hi, Ghosty Boy. Want to join me in the readings? Argy. Okay, I don't think Marco's going to come in. Okay, Ghosty Boy. You ready? I know you usually read with me. Okay. That's Ghosty Boy. I'm his aunt. That's my boyfriend's sister's cat. He's so sweet though. He's so sensitive and so intelligent. Oh my gosh, he's amazing. Okay, Crystal, let me grab you one crystal as well, or maybe even two crystals on what would help you. A crystal for Crystal. Let's see. But yeah, I think things are really going to come together. You know, things are really, I feel like they're always rocky before things really work out and before things reignite. Yeah, we have Ruby, increased abundance, increased passion, lucid dreaming, and light of the soul. So definitely keep focusing on your passions. Keep focusing as well on the things that you have in common with your husband as opposed to the things that you don't. I feel like that's really, really, really important, right? Especially when it comes to relationships that you're in for a long time. It's very normal to get comfortable with each other to the point where, you know, maybe you don't have the same effect on each other as you used to, but that also goes back into maybe implementing new ways to excite one another and to, you know, really understand each other as well. Hi, Ghosty Boy. Hi, honey. But yeah, Crystal, thank you so much for letting me read for you. I definitely feel like there's a big transformation coming. You know, and I feel like it's right around the corner. So let's put this amethyst where your crystal was really quick. Or where your cookie was. There we go. Perfect. Thank you so much, Crystal. Exactly, but I don't even smoke cigars and don't drink whiskey. Yeah, no, you're in it for the aesthetic, just the blues aesthetic, just being able to sit back and just like listen. I feel that. Oh, no problem, love. Thank you. Things are going to get a lot better, I promise. And, you know, wearing some rubies or maybe even just red crystals in general, it's really, really going to help. But again, make sure that you're just letting things happen in divine timing. Have patience. It's going to come around. You know, sometimes it's really funny, like, especially in people like that are married for a long time, you know, sometimes people just have off weeks, you know, or even off months or like an off year where they're just kind of frustrated and one day they're just like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I just haven't been feeling good, you know. So I think that you guys are going to be okay, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of talking, but regardless, I want you to know that you're going to be very, very happy, you know, and there's going to be a lot of good luck coming your way. And happy birthday in advance. Oh my gosh. What day is your birthday, my love? Oh, I'm sending you blessings too. Yeah, definitely let me know what your birthday is, though. That's so exciting. Birthdays are so awesome. Like, I love having ice cream cakes on my birthday. It's kind of random, but there's nothing better than an ice cream cake, to be honest. You know, especially on your birthday. Exactly. You are a very smart and understanding person. Love that about you. Aw, Kurdot, you're so sweet. Aw, I love you guys. Thank you so much, Kurdot. I'm sending you lots of love and hugs. I'd give you a big hug. I love you guys. Kurdot, did you see my pumpkin? My boyfriend's sister Emma, she's so sweet and she got me him. She got us a pumpkin for the room and he's so round. And like he's soft in different areas but like kind of dirty. I don't know. He's a great pumpkin though. It's actually October 4th, but I had retracted the first comment. Aww! Oh my gosh, that's awesome! Wait, so that passed already, so it's belated birthday. Aww! Happy belated birthday, my love. Aw, now I'm sad I wasn't able to, like, say happy birthday to you on your birthday. I'm gonna have to remember for next year. I'm gonna have to remember on October 4th next year to do a reading for you. Because, honestly, there's nothing better than, like, a reading on your birthday. Primo. Love and hugs from you always feel so nice. Aw, you guys are so sweet. Honestly, I love you guys so much. Especially you, Kurdot. Like, just, you've been literally around since my channel first started. And, like, bless you for being so patient with me, because I was so scared. I was so worried when I first started doing readings, so thank you for always sticking with me. You know, and honestly, like, everyone who's in here, I love you guys. Like, thank you so much for letting me read for you all the time and, like, doing stuff like this. It's really been, like, the highlight of my life. But yeah, we still have more fortune cookies here if anyone's interested. We have 4 that have already been picked. But we still have 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 6. We have 8. We have 10. We have 12. We have 13, 14, 15, and 16 open. So this will be $2 for just the fortune, $5 for fortune and then oracle cards, or this will also be $10 for all of the above. Everything. Aw, I know. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to do something where, like, I can travel and give people hugs and, like, do meetups and do readings for people. Because, like, honestly, I just think that that's so much fun. Thank you, loves. Oh, no problem. Thank you. I love you so much, Crystal. You're so sweet. You know, honestly, I'm so excited every time that you're in here. It, like, makes my day so much better. Like, especially when I recognize you guys and I'm like, okay, because, yeah. Your readings have always been so amazing in terms of interaction with viewers. That's why I'm here. Aw, Kurdot, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. You guys are all so sweet to me. I'm gonna cry. My cancer placements can't take this. Honestly, I love you guys so much. You guys are so sweet and so kind-hearted, and this is why we're all in the same soul family. Like, this is why you guys are drawn to my channel and why I can read for you guys, because we're all on the same, like, really loving, caring wavelength, and I'm so here for it. Like, our community is so beautiful. Like, I love all of our darlings in our darling community. It's so cute. It's so sweet. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for always sticking with me. I'm hoping to have some new pick-a-cards out soon. I've been kind of debating on if I'm going to do live stream pick-a-cards where you guys can, like, interact while I'm doing the piles, or if I should just continue to, like, do pick-a-cards how I've always done them, to where it's just, like, a recorded video that I then put up. So yeah, how do you guys feel about that while we're waiting for more picks, if anyone else is interested in some fortune card readings? But yeah, so yeah, let me know, like, should I do pick-a-cards live? Should I record them and upload them? I don't know. But I want to do things that make you guys happy, that you're like, heck yeah. You know, because I feel like viewer participation is so important. Like, at least for me, it's really important. So I want to be able to, like, have that with you guys. But yeah, we need to figure out a name for the pumpkin. You always lift my mood. Thank you for the kind words. Oh, no problem. You always lift my mood as well. Leanne, hello. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, which one would you like? Which number of fortune cookie would you love, Leanne? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right as well. It could be Lyanne as well, but I feel like it's Leanne. My middle name is Lynn, L-Y-N-N, so I love that. It's so close to mine. It's so cute. I love it. I love your name. But yeah, what number do you want? We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 6, and then we have 8. We have 10. We have 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, Leanne. So whichever one that you feel drawn towards and that you feel resonates with you, let me know which cookie, and then we'll go on to your tarot reading and oracle reading as well. Second row, second cookie. So this one, okay, perfect, beautiful. Okay, so let's crack it open and get some ASMR going in here. Oh yeah, that was a nice crack, and it's clean. Oh wow, that was perfect. A big snap too, so I feel like there's going to be some sudden information that's coming your way, or some form of kind kind of quick movement, right? So let's go ahead and see your passionate heart will meet a matching flame today. Yes, exactly. So in regards to love, I love the fact that you're trusting your intuition too, and you were guided towards number 6, and you're asking about love. Your intuition is on point, Leanne. Oh my gosh, my love. That's incredible. Yeah, so your passionate heart is going to meet someone who's going to light that flame from underneath you. And did you see how fast that fortune cookie broke off? It was almost 2 perfect pieces of cookie, and then right as I was pulling the fortune out, it just like boop, and it flew off. So I really do feel like this is coming in very, very quick. It's almost as if you know the phrase coming in hot, skirt, and like you curve around the corner. That's what this person is reminding me of. You know, I feel like it's a very fast forward energy or very fast forward movement. This is someone who's going to be very passionate as well. So unless you already know this individual, maybe this is someone who drives a really fast car, or this is someone who's just very passionate. I keep seeing like a King of Wands type energy. So someone who is very dedicated, very determined, someone who can get the job done. I keep hearing like Bob the Builder, like, can we fix it? Yes, we can. Like, this is someone who has a very can-do energy, right? And that's something you're really going to admire about this person. Yeah, we have the Hermit card and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. It's interesting because, you know, maybe for a while you were kind of lonely, or, you know, you had to kind of go forward doing your own thing, taking care of yourself. And, you know, it's almost as if you're excited to start over with someone new. You're excited to start with someone who almost encapsulates kind of Virgo energy, someone who is very independent, someone who can take care of themselves, someone that you don't have to tell them to put their socks inside of the dirty sock pile, you know, like someone who just innately knows. And I feel like you're loving that maturity about this individual, or about the individual that's coming into your life. Yeah, the Emperor, literally. And that's that King of Wands energy that we were talking about, kind of Aries energy, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the Emperor itself represents Aries, so someone who's very passionate, someone who's very straightforward, very straight to the point, very cutthroat, very just very honest, right? I feel like this is someone who's always going to tell you how they feel. Now, they might not necessarily get as lovey-dovey as the King of Cups would. You know, this is someone who likes to be a little bit kind of mysterious with it, or a little bit mature, but this is someone who is going to come in very fast. You know, someone who wants to sweep you off your feet and take care of you. You know, I feel like they come from a very almost traditional idea of what a relationship should be. Like, so this person doesn't mind taking care of bills, or, you know, maybe paying a little bit extra for things, as long as, you know, you're happy, and as long as you take care of things at home. Like, maybe there's like a 50-50 thing, which honestly I feel like you're not about. Like, you're just sort of like, no, we can do 50-50 on everything, like that's okay. But I feel like this person wants to take care of you. Like, there's a very big kind of caregiver type of energy to this individual, if that makes sense. But this is someone you're going to find a lot of hope with, someone that you can very much grow with as well, honestly. And considering it said a matching flame, it reminds me of twin flame energy. Like, is this person your twin flame? Like, that would be so interesting. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit more information for Leanne in regards to your love life, your current love situation. So we also have the 5 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Yeah, so that's exactly the energy we're picking up on, about how maybe this individual doesn't always give you the mushy-gushy, the lovey-dovey, you know, like, oh, Leanne, I've always loved you, I want to marry you, and I want to sing your name on the rooftops and blow trumpets. Like, I don't think that it's that, but I feel like this individual and you have a very good chemistry. I feel like you guys can talk about anything. I feel like this person really intellectually stimulates you, which is so awesome. I keep hearing the song as well, we don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time, oh no. And I feel like that's very much you guys' energy, is that you can just be happy in each other's presence, you know, and just have a good time talking. You know, and with the King of Swords as well, you know, I feel like this person nurtures you in a lot of different ways. Like, it's not like this person is going to ever stifle you. I feel like the two of you guys are going to be able to grow together. You know, I feel like this is a connection that the two of you guys are going to be able to continue to kind of advance with, right? So neither of you are going to be stifled. I feel like freedom is very important in this connection. And maybe that's also kind of, I don't want to say a hindrance on it, but I feel like it is very, very a focal point of it. You know, I feel like both of you guys really appreciate your freedom. So, you know, but there also is, with the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands in the reverse, both are in the reverse. This talks about if you're not currently with this individual, or if you're about to be with this individual, I feel like they're going to make the decision pretty fast that they want to commit to you, right? Like, it could be like a few weeks or a few months, or maybe this is just what's happening now. But I feel like this person has had this sort of aha moment where they realized that they would do better with you than without you, right? So it's almost as if this person was looking at things very analytically, right? And they were saying to themselves, well, if we were to split a rent payment, I mean, that would be like 600 for me and 600 from them. You know, like, I feel like this person's looking at it very analytically, right? Or it doesn't just have to be about rent, but it could be maybe this individual is also like, well, if I had a partner, then I wouldn't have to go to music concerts alone, and like we could share a hotel and we could have a good time. You know, like, I feel like it's kind of the built-in friendship aspect of this connection. Sorry, I just have to refresh really quick. But I really do feel like there's almost this energy of this individual seeing your value and knowing that they are better off with you than being alone. I think there literally ain't no other tarot reader on YouTube that's this nice and lovingly cute, adorable as you. Thank you for everything you've ever done. Aw, Kurdot, that was so sweet. You are so sweet to me. Oh my gosh. I just love you guys so much. Kurdot, that was so sweet. You really don't have to be that nice to me. But Leanne, we are both very independent. Yes, exactly. No, and I feel like that's very important because, you know, I feel like this individual, this was on the top of the deck and it was the only one that was upright. You know, I feel like they still want to have a little bit of fun, and I feel like it's the same for you as well. Like, you both don't want to be tied down, but you also don't want to be apart from each other. And do you notice on this card? Oh wow, okay, Leanne, we got an extra message here. So on the bottom of the deck, we have this beautiful woman in the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands in traditional tarot, it talks about celebrations, it talks about happiness, it talks about two people maybe getting married and having a commitment. But in the Four of Wands, in this energy, this is talking about someone who has created their own stability, who has created their own success and their own happiness. Oh, thank you so much, the serious man. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will get to your reading next. Thank you so much. But with, oh, and I have to blow the kazoo for both of you guys. Leanne, I forgot to blow the kazoo for you. So this is Leanne's kazoo. And then this is the serious man's kazoo. Because I got a kazoo and I really want to use it. I love kazoos. But with the Four of Wands, you know, this is someone who is a self-starter, someone who has made their own money, someone who has made their own living for themselves. And that's your energy, Leanne. You know, you're someone who's very capable. You don't need this person to live or to feel successful or to feel as if everything is working the way that it's supposed to. And that's what this individual really loves about you, or is going to love about you, right? But with the Three of Cups, do you notice how the woman in red, that's who this person is staring at? Like, this woman in purple is being ignored by this man. And it's very much like a subtle commitment. Like, it's something where both of you guys have this unspoken kind of bond, where both of you guys know that you belong to each other, but it's not going to be something that has to have a label, if that makes sense, you know, because I really do feel like he might have a lot of, or they might have a lot of fire in their chart. I'm just saying he, because I feel like it's more a masculine energy. I feel like it's someone who is very determined, you know, someone who's very capable, someone who is very analytical as well, not very much in their nurturing or loving side, like with the divine feminine energy. This is more masculine energy, you know, and I feel like you're over here with this beautiful woman in red. Like, you are someone who's capable, you're passionate, you're exciting, you know, and that's where this person's eyes are going towards. Like, they're going towards you. So let's go ahead. I'm actually going to grab you a crystal card after I draw a few of these. Yes, makes sense. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that it's resonated. So let me just really quick grab you some oracle cards. Oracle cards for Leanne in regards to her current love situation. In regards to her current love situation, Leanne's current love situation. Let's see. She who aches, Perpetua, sadness, solitude, silent, and withdraw. So recently, oh wow, and on the top we also have she who grants wishes, wish, desires, and hope. So you're really hoping for this connection to be something that makes sense and something that lasts for the long term. But it is interesting because you also you want it to be something that's going to be beneficial for both of you guys, right? That's not going to be one-sided. That's not going to be like, well, just one of you guys is happy, or one of you guys is fulfilled, or one of you guys feels like you can take on the world, right? Like, you want both of you guys to feel comfortable here. And I feel like maybe that's also where a little bit of the fear or the withdrawal kind of comes from as well. From time to time, I feel like both of you guys, with that freedom aspect, love your solitude as well. You love alone time. You love spending time just listening to music, just kind of shutting the world out and just kind of focusing. And I feel like that's also something that is going to be very beneficial to this connection and to this relationship. So make sure to continue to have your me time. Make sure that you keep focusing on yourself as well, because I feel like this individual really needs that too. It's almost like this person gets overstimulated, especially when it comes to like touching and things like that. Like, this person, it really kind of bothers them after a certain point where they're like, I need to take a step back, I need to breathe, I need to refocus myself, right? And it's nothing against the relationship or against you guys' connection, but you know, this person just really needs, I guess, to feel more comfortable in a connection as well, and feel more comfortable with being vulnerable. But I really do see you someone who is hoping and wishing for this to go far and to, you know, really be something that is long term. Now, also on the bottom of the deck, she who begins, launch, actualize, and potential. So again, this relationship has a lot of potential. It's something that can really last a long time. I don't know if this is something that just started recently, or maybe there's like new feelings that are bubbling up, or there's just a lot of excitement and passion, but I really do see that this connection is going to be one that brings a lot of intellectual stimulation and a lot of ideas to the forefront. Like, I see you guys being active soundboards to each other as well. So going forward, we also have Jet and Moss Agate. So Moss Agate says new beginnings. So again, if this is a new love, like, or you guys are just getting into a relationship or just kind of locking things down, I feel like that's where this goes with Moss Agate. But it says nature connection, animal allies, and security. Security in your connection, knowing that this is going to last as well. Knowing that this is one that you can plant roots in and you don't have to feel scared about it, right? But we also have Jet, absorbs negative energy, grounding, financial balance, and healing grief. So again, with that fear, healing that, allowing yourself to really trust that this relationship has a lot of potential. And, you know, you are someone who is so amazing. I really do feel like you're highly thought of. You know, I feel like the person that you're connecting with, or you're going to be connecting with, you know, they really do hold you in a high regard. They see you as someone who is literally the Fool on the top of the deck. This is the card that was popping out that wanted me to draw it last, you know, as kind of your closing card, because the Fool is someone who is just in love with life. You know, they're in love with love. They're in love with being alive, you know, and this is how this individual sees you, Leanne. You know, they see you as someone who's very loving, very nurturing, very caring. You're someone who loves all beings, and especially with this man nurturing this butterfly, they see you as someone who, you know, couldn't hurt a fly, you know, someone who is very loving and someone who really does take the time to understand other people, you know. So I really do feel like there's a lot of really deep feelings here, so trust it, if that makes sense. But thank you so much again, Leanne. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun reading for you, and thank you so much for the donation. It really means the entire world to me. Let me actually just, I should put something in the place of, I'm gonna put a penny. Yeah, that's perfect. But yeah, Leanne, your passionate heart will meet a matching flame today. I love it. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, my love. Okay, the serious man, with your energy on your new career, do you have a cookie picked out? So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. We also have 6 available. We have 10, we have 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Sorry, I just had to like count it in my head really quick. No problem, Leanne. Thank you so much. I'm glad that I could read for you today. Thank you for coming in the stream. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun. And what an awesome cookie you picked as well. But yeah, the Serious Man 11. Let me know which cookie you feel drawn towards. This has been such a fun stream. I think I'm going to do this like more often. Number 2. Okay, perfect. So in regards to the Serious Man 11's career, his new career, their new career, let's go ahead. Perfect. I feel like there's going to be a lot of balance. It might be a little bit hard at first, a little bit of a struggle. It might be kind of hard to fit into this, but it is something that's going to be really good. You will chart a new path towards independence today. Yes! So I feel like this career change, you know, is something that's really going to help you feel more independent, you know, help you feel like you can take care of yourself as well. There is this energy, too, of it bringing in, obviously, more financial stability, but also feeling very proud of your finances, feeling very proud of yourself and proud of the fact that you're someone who's a very capable individual. You know, you're someone who can do anything that they put their mind to, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of success here. Now, the interesting thing, too, is that I feel like it's going to be almost a stepping stone to other opportunities or other potentials. It's almost like it opens up other doors in a way. But going forward, we do have She Who Guides, New Path, Guide, and Renewal. Again, this is an amazing brand new opportunity. You know, when one door closes, another one opens. And I feel like this brand new door that's opening for you, the Serious Man 11, is going to be one that's filled with good luck, that's filled with potential, that's filled with, honestly, infinite possibilities. Remember when Doctor Strange was like, I see millions of futures? I feel like that's what's going on here with you, you know, is that you're manifesting all of these brand new opportunities because you're so excited about this career, because you're going towards it. But there is going to be a renewal. I feel you're being guided towards something that fits a little bit better. Maybe even something that isn't as stressful, because maybe you've constantly been in careers where it's been stressful, or maybe you've just been in situations, you know, where you can't express yourself in the way that you had hoped that you would be able to, right? But you are going to gain that independence. Really want to come out as an artist. Yes, I feel like this is going to work, because with it saying that you're creating a new path towards independence, you know, that's working for yourself. That's not working for another individual. That's being an artist. That is chasing your creativity and your talents. I mean, it's a superb energy, right? But we also have She Who Hopes, love, hope, and relationships. So I really do feel like you're going to be able to go towards this, right? Continue to hope, continue to trust your dreams, and continue to know that anything you put your mind to, you can accomplish. But it's interesting because it's almost as if this feels like it's a far-off dream. You feel like it's something that can't be accomplished. But with enough time and with enough energy, I think that you can go towards it because you have all the resources that you need. You know, you're someone who has a lot of really amazing ideas, the Serious Man 11, and I feel like you're trying to find different ways to implement it, such as different pieces of art, or how to maybe feature your creative pieces online as well. Maybe you're debating on if you're going to start up like an Instagram or a TikTok or a YouTube, you know, and I feel like all of these platforms would be absolutely incredible for you. You know, if you're someone who, as an artist, works with, let's say, oil paints, you know, it'd be really awesome to do a speed painting online on YouTube, you know, where you record the whole process, maybe even over days, and then you just time lapse it. I feel like that would be something very professional and something that maybe even gives you a little bit of extra income on the side. But I do feel like you're able to go towards your passions, maybe even work at a big time studio. Like, are you hoping to maybe one day be an artist that works for a comic book company? Or, because I feel like when you get to this point of self-starterdom, you know, self-starterdom, we're gonna pretend that's a word, you know, I feel like there's going to be all of these opportunities. Again, like I was picking up on earlier, that doors are going to be opening for you, but it's going to be because you put the time and energy into this battle. It says, she who regrets battle, victory, and bitterness. So I feel like in the past, though, there was a little bit of struggle or a little bit of fear of, can I even be an artist? Like, is this something that I can even do for career? And let me tell you, the Serious Man 11, you know, you are someone who is so strong, you are someone who is so resilient, and you're someone who can take on these challenges head on and become a very, very brilliant artist. Let me tell you, you know, but you also have to remember that it's not always going to be easy, but it is something that is able to be accomplished, right? How many artists right now in the world have gotten to a level of making all of their salary just at home, you know, and just utilizing their talents? There's people who work full-time as freelancers as well, so never sell yourself short. You know that this is something that you can make a lot of money on, and you can be very happy while doing it. You know, my grandfather used to say to me that if there was ever a time that I could get into a career where I didn't feel like I was working, where I loved what I did. He said it would never be a day of work. It would always be kind of a day of hobbies, you know, a day of play, a day of happiness, a day of joy, you know. So I feel like that's incredibly important, is to focus on what makes you feel joy. And if that's being an artist, you know, go towards it, because I really do feel like your passions are going to light the way. Starting on platforms was one of the things on my mind. Definitely multimedia artists, love to play with different mediums. Yeah, and I feel like sharing it on different social media platforms is going to be so awesome. You know, maybe even starting a Facebook, you know, and maybe even, you know, doing different things where maybe you can start up services online. I feel like people are going to flock to you for your services, especially if you're posting on like TikTok. Let's say that you do like Photoshop or something like that, you know, maybe even offering and saying, hey guys, I'm doing, you know, $20 classes where I teach you how to do it, or where I make you a brand new piece, or I make you a piece specific to your energy. You know, I feel like these are the things that you're going to really thrive in, right? You know, and I feel like your creativity and your playfulness when it comes to your mediums is also what's going to set you apart from the rest of the crowd, right? Because I feel like you have a very different way of doing your art than everyone else. You know, it's because you don't just focus on one thing at a time. I know an amazing artist, and that's one of his biggest, I guess, what I would personally say, talents and superpowers. Personally, I think it's a superpower to be an artist and to feel comfortable in challenging yourself, to look at different mediums and say, I love this one, I'm going to use it. I love this one, I'm going to use it. I'm going to try this one today, you know? I feel like challenging yourself is also going to help open up brand new doors as well, if that makes sense. So even if you feel a little bit scared putting your stuff online, you know, go towards it. Hi Miranda, how are you? We are doing fortune cookie readings today, where I pull a fortune for you and we go forward. But we also have She Who Is Present, and it says now, awareness, and acceptance. Again, live in the present moment, though, the Serious Man 11. I feel like it's incredibly important to utilize every second, especially as an artist, right? It's very important to add in those finishing steps. And notice how we have the moon card here. I feel like this is a big part of who you are as an individual. I wouldn't be surprised if you've had multiple lifetimes where you've been an artist, or, you know, maybe even in the past where you've wanted to be an artist, where you've been put in careers that you didn't like. You know, maybe in one of your past lives you had to be like, you know how they have those like gladiator stadiums? Maybe you were like a security guard at the gladiator stadium, and you're just like, I just want to be home just making pottery. Right? And I feel like in this lifetime you're just sort of like, I'm ready to just focus on my art. I don't want to deal with any of the other nonsense. Like, just let me be creative. Just let me focus on my talents, because I feel like this is a big part of your soul. It's who you are, is to be creative, right? So going forward, let's go ahead and grab a little bit more information in regards to this brand new career. Wow, okay, so right off the bat, we do have the Tower in reverse, followed by the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords in the upright. Beautiful. So I really do feel like there's a lot of worry here, but I don't want to say worry for nothing, but it's really saying that this is something that you love to do and something that you're going to be very successful in, but it's all about marketing. It's all about putting yourself out there and getting the word out as well, maybe even doing a live stream and just like doing your art. You know, I feel like that's going to be really important. But with the Knight of Cups, you notice how we have, it almost looks like he has all these like canvases and stuff kind of rolled up behind him. Let me see if I can focus in on this. But it's like he's carrying all of his materials and his supplies on the horse with him. And I feel like that's the same energy that we have here. You know, maybe even becoming a traveling artist in the future, if that's something that you really want to do, going to art shows as well. I feel like that's something that can really open up to you as well, the Serious Man 11. So make sure to continue to spread the word, to put yourself out there, to say, hey, you know, this is what I want to do for career, and to really focus on it. Because I feel like with the Hierophant in the reverse and the Temperance card, you know, maybe it's taken a little while for you to feel comfortable in even sharing that side of you, because art is the deepest expression of our souls that we can possibly get to, right? It's a little piece of us in every piece that we make. So I feel like maybe in the past too, it was a little bit hard to allow yourself to be vulnerable and to post on different social media aspects or forums or platforms, right? And I feel like going forward, you know, allow yourself to feel more comfortable. You are someone who's very talented. You are someone who is able to make a career off of this, but give it time too. You know, don't feel as if this has to work out overnight, right? what was it? Beyonce, she practiced singing for years before she was a singer. And then she was in Destiny's Child for years before she was a solo artist. And now she's on top of the game. I mean, honestly, Beyonce is phenomenal. She can run around a stadium and sing and not even lose pitch. And I feel like that's the same energy that we have here, is that you're going to literally become like the Beyonce of the art world. No, but I really do feel like you're cut out for great things. So make sure that you're allowing yourself to shine and give it time. No one is just an overnight success. Even when sometimes it feels like people are, they've usually put in a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of effort, and a lot of money as well. Yeah, and with the Seven of Pentacles, the more that you work on it, the more is going to come back to you. I also keep hearing that it's going to take spending money to make money too. So don't feel bad about spending money on materials or on the things that you might need as well. You know, don't feel worried about maybe even buying ads as well online. I feel like that's something that can really help get the word out too. So let's go ahead and grab a crystal for you. Thank you. I was really looking for this encouragement. Oh, I'm glad, the Serious Man 11. And Miranda, I'm good. How are you? I paid for the fortune cookie. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Did you send it on PayPal, Miranda? Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy though, the Serious Man. I'm so happy that it resonates. So we have angel communication, clairvoyance, alignment, and also dream insight. So again, this is something that you've dreamed of for a long time, and maybe your dreams have also been reflecting this. Wow, I love that we have two cards that are directly talking about your throat chakra as well. Not feeling scared to get the word out there, not feeling scared to really put yourself out there and put yourself forward. It might be a little bit daunting at first, you know, especially if you're doing live streams or if you're just like doing TikToks or what have you, but allow yourself to go towards it, because why with Celestite, I can't talk after the full moon this month. Like, it totally just ruined my talking. But it says communicating with angels, tranquility, good fortune, and deep meditation. So again, good fortune is on the way to you, my love. Whoop, whoop. So honestly, the Serious Man 11, I think that there's a lot of fortune in your future. There's a lot of money. There's a lot of potential. There's a lot of happiness. And I'm so proud of you, you know, but you have to feel comfortable in who you are and what you love to do, right, my love? So I hope that resonated. Thank you so much, Miranda. Oh my gosh. I really appreciate your donation. Thank you so much. I was so excited to see your name pop up in here too, Miranda. I love when you join these live streams. Oh my gosh. How are you doing today? But yeah, the Serious Man 11. I'm so happy that you came in here and got a reading with me as well. It was so much fun. Let me just refresh this really quick. I think there's a button on here that oh, my battery. Hold on, you guys. I have an extra battery for just this occasion. Hold on, Miranda. Hold on, everyone. I'm just going to grab my spare batteries really quick. And then we will be right back on. Okay, so I'm just plugging this other one in really quick. Okay, so I think this one is charged. We'll see. We'll see. I'm a Gemini moon, and I tend to I tend to have, this one's almost dead too. See, yeah, okay, so my problem in life is that sometimes I'm able to remember to plug my batteries in, and other times I'm not. So let me just grab this other battery really quick, because I believe this one has a little bit more charge, I'm hoping. Okay, let's see. The moment of truth, you guys. This one's dying too. Okay. We literally bought new batteries and I never plugged them in. So, okay, so I might come off of YouTube and stop the live stream after we do Miranda's reading. Gratitude, very much appreciate this reading. I'm ready to do the first step. That's awesome! You got a new subscriber. Thank you so much, the Serious Man 11. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy to have you here as part of my darlings. Wait a second, I'm gonna do $10. Okay, my love. Yeah, for sure, because then we can do like a whole tarot reading. My camera might die soon, but we're gonna keep going through it, and then anyone else who wants a fortune cookie card, I'll be coming back on later tonight as well after I do Miranda's reading. Yeah. Literally, I was running to my charger before my reading. Oh, that's awesome, Mysterious Man 11. So, literally, it works. Like, it resonates. I love the clarification, too, that it was, like, basically for your reading. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Miranda. Oh, my gosh. Miranda, you are so sweet. I really appreciate it. Which one would you like? Which fortune cookie? So, we did number 2. Let me just grab another coin. Another, or maybe we'll do this feather. This was from my boyfriend rescued a dove a long time ago named Jalapeno, and she's really, really cute, and he rehabbed her, and then when she was all good, she got released, and she went off and went back with her family, and so we kept this little feather, and it makes me so happy. Okay. So Miranda, which feather? Which fortune cookie would you like? But we have 1, 3, 4, 6, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No matter how many times I do it, I'm still gonna have to count. For some reason, my mind doesn't like, remember that. Right side of the moon pendant, please. Perfect. Okay, Miranda, let's get right into this. So let's see. Ooh, a little bit of ASMR there. That was beautiful. 2 perfect pieces. Look at that. Look at how clean it is. This has to be the cleanest fortune cookie pull of the entire day so far. Just wow. So I really do feel like there's a lot of balance here, a lot of equilibrium coming into your life as well. Really equaling out your divine masculine and your divine feminine energies so you can make really good decisions for yourself, Miranda. But we do have happy events will take place in your home. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love that for you, Miranda. So right off the bat, I do feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in. It could be that, maybe you're going to have more blessings in regards to money, maybe even, oh, you want number 12? Oh my gosh. Oh wait, was that 12? Yeah, just bad at counting. I was like, oh no. I'm so sorry. Can you guys tell that I failed math growing up? I was so bad at math. I was terrible at math. I got an F in math. Hi, Tiger Dragon. How are you, my love? I'm so happy to see you here in stream. Oh my gosh. Thank you for joining. Okay, sorry, Miranda. I'm sorry that I just had to recount. I was like, what have I done? No, but I honestly feel like there's going to be a lot of happiness, a lot of good luck, and a lot of good fortune coming your way as well, especially after a period of time of feeling as if there wasn't a lot of luck or a lot of good fortune. It's finally unfolding in your life. But going forward, and it's interesting because on the top of the deck, we also have She Who Radiates, knowing, ambition, and confidence. So you might have known for a long time, Miranda, that something is right around the corner. You can kind of feel it in your soul. You feel as if something is coming, but you can't quite put your finger on what it is, but you're excited about it, right? I feel like you're really feeling confident, you're feeling upbeat, you're feeling excited about whatever this is. But we also do have She Who Surrenders, chains, bondage, and release. So allowing yourself to just go with the flow, allowing divine timing to bring this thing in, not to worry too much about it. It's interesting though because she is holding a letter very, very close to her heart. So it could even be that maybe you're getting correspondence from a friend or a family member, someone who feels like home to you, right? And it could even be that maybe that's the happy event that's going to be coming. Maybe someone's going to be visiting you over the next year, or maybe even just over the next few months. But I do feel like there is this kind of surrendering to the present moment and being very much here, being excited for every second of the day, being very excited about what is coming your way as well. But it is after a period of time of just taking it easy and focusing on yourself, right? We have she who aches, sadness, solitude, silent, and withdraw. I'm fine, and you? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Tiger Dragon. I'm doing really good today as well. My intuition has been telling me, yes, exactly. And it's something that you've been picking up on for a long time. And it's especially in moments of silence where it's almost this feeling of I should be doing something else. There's something that I have to get up to. There's something that I have to do. And I feel like it's directly related to the fact that you're having something coming right around the corner, that you're having this excitement, this happiness, this joyful moment. I keep hearing the song Joy from Bastille as well, so I also feel like that's a message if you want to go look that up, Joy. Just look up Joy Bastille lyrics, because I feel like that's really important. But allow yourself to just focus on your intuition right now. Allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to maybe even keep a dream journal right now too, which is something that I believe we talked about the other night when I was doing a little reading for you. Is the fact that you're someone who needs to really start writing down your dreams, right? Because I feel like spirit guides and ancestors and past loved ones send you a lot of messages, and maybe that's also why we have this woman who's holding this envelope so closely to her heart. I feel like your spiritual team is giving you a lot of intuitive messages in your dreams, right? Now also it's she who yearns, longing, and pine for. Again, we're very much picking on this vibe of just like missing someone or missing something, kind of wishing that it were in your life, or maybe even wanting to vibe with it. Let me just grab you one more, because I feel like there's one more card in this deck, if you don't mind, Miranda. But yeah, I also feel like you're breaking free of anything that might have held you down in the past as well. I feel like there's the surrendering to the moment and releasing any past trauma or releasing any negative energies. Oh wait, I gotta refresh this. But I also feel like as well with release, chains, and bondage, I feel like you're also just going through spiritual healing. It's almost as if you're healing from your past lives. Have you been having dreams of like a past life, of like maybe past life memories, or maybe even dreams where it's in like an entirely different language? I feel like that's a sign, right? But we also have she who grants wishes, wish, desires, and hope. So again, there is a wish that's going to be granted very, very soon, Miranda. Oh my gosh, and it's going to be awesome. My dreams have been very vivid. Yeah, and I feel like they're vivid for a reason. I feel like your spirit guides are like, hey, we want you to connect with us a little bit more. Notice how we have all of this amethyst here as well. So I feel like your spirit guides are like just dropping you so many hints. I feel like it's also during the day. Like maybe you get a lot of like ringing in your ears. I also feel like there's this energy of, maybe even, it's almost as if you feel people touching like different parts of your body, but it comes off more as a warmth than like an actual feeling. And I feel like that's your spirit guides coming forward and saying like, we're here for you. Like you don't have to feel alone. You don't have to feel as if you're processing all of this trauma or even all of this past life wounds. You don't have to feel like you're processing it by yourself, right? If that makes sense. But it is this feeling. I keep putting my arm on this shoulder, and I feel like someone is like, they're watching your back for you. They're watching over your shoulder. And I keep hearing the song, when you're lost, you can look and you will find me time after time. And I feel like that's very much what we have here. It could even be a past relative or a past loved one that's really helping you. I've been crying the past few days to do some releasing. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's exactly the energy. I feel like it's your past life. And I'm just going to say this, and it's really interesting, but our past lives mirror our current lives. Like, with certain people, let's say that when someone turns 21, the whole year that they're 21, it's really hard for them because let's say in their past life they died when they were 21 and they had a lot of things that they wish they had done. They had dreams and aspirations and goals, and it's almost as if you're weeping for someone. You're weeping for yourself, for your past life, for the fact that maybe you didn't have as many things that you wanted. I've been wearing amethyst since the reading last night, and yes, it's been helping. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yes, I love that amethyst came up again then, because honestly, and yeah, I do feel like it's a feminine energy, so I do feel like it's your grandma. You know, I feel like she's saying, like, I'm always here with you, like, you're never alone, like, I love you so much, you know, because there is this nurturing energy, Miranda. I just keep getting goosebumps too, so I feel like that's your sign to know when she's near you. You know, and it's interesting because I feel like your mediumship qualities are really, really good, but you don't give yourself enough credit where credit is due. I feel like there's times where you can almost see the energy of a past loved one or a past individual, and maybe sometimes there's times where you're like, yeah, okay, it's just wishful thinking. No, like, you see your grandmother, like, you see her, and I feel like that's also part of why spirit wants to use you as sort of a receptacle for messages. You know, I feel like spirits are attracted to you, Miranda, because of the fact that you are so spiritually connected. You are someone who is very intuitive as well, and I feel like spirits can very easily pick up on that, especially your past loved ones, right? But I do feel like around, like, maybe this time, maybe that's why you're really going through a lot of aura cleansing or a lot of aura healing, because, you know, you're really mourning for your past life self. You're mourning for the could have beens. And, you know, I almost honestly too feel like some of these tears and some of these worries, you know, are worries that you've carried on through other past lives as well. And, you know, now to release them, it's something that is so hard and so heavy, but it's also something that's going to be so beneficial, right? Yes, I doubt it sometimes, lol. I'm working on it though. Yes, please keep working with it, because honestly, you are someone who receives a lot of correct messages. On the bottom, we have pain relief, transformation, vision, and powerful protection. Again, you are powerfully protected by your grandmother. And, you know, honestly, I feel like you come from a line of very strong women in general, you know, and I feel like you just follow the trend that you are someone who is going to be the matriarch, you know, of your own family, someone who's going to be very strong-willed, someone who can take on anything that you put your mind to. So we also have Moonstone, female fertility, calming emotions, attracting new love and growth. We also have Clear Quartz, psychic abilities, enhanced intuition, mental clarity, and magnified energy. Again, energy is so high right now. I feel like, Miranda, it is so heightened for you, which is why it's so important to have amethyst as well, to kind of clear yourself. And Clear Quartz would be really awesome as well. Because I also feel like with manifesting and with working with your intuition, you're going to receive clearer messages. I also, too, I don't know if this ever happens to you, but Spirit is telling me to bring it up because I feel like it's either happened or it's going to happen to you, where you hear your name being called. It's almost like in the middle of the night, you're just like sitting in your room or sitting in bed, and you think that someone calls your name. I feel like that's spirit. You know, I feel like it's your grandmother or someone that's in your maybe your ancestor line, right? And they're calling your name, like, pay attention to us, listen to us. I also feel like these are the same kind of energies that hide things around your room. And I feel like maybe you have a ghost or something in your house that hides things. Like, you put things down. Let's say that you put this fortune cookie down there. You come back and it's moved all the way over there. Or maybe it's just completely gone. And you've had to work with your intuition to be like, okay, thank you, universe. Can you give me that back? And then when you say it, it comes back, right? So I feel like very much working with the spirits around you, working with your mediumship as well. It is so important. So make sure you're continuing to do that, Miranda. So let me just grab you a few more cards. I'll grab you some tarot cards. Also, Miranda, I didn't do a kazoo for you. So I wanted to do a kazoo for you really quick as a thank you for donating. There you go. I just really love doing the kazoo. It makes me so happy. The other night I was woken up by my name being called. Yes! Oh my gosh. And I feel like it's literally your ancestors being like, hey, you want to talk? And it's so funny because it's like at such a weird time, but I feel like your ancestors are just like, hey, I know you're sleeping, but like I really need a feelings jam right now. But honestly, make sure you're continuing to work with your spirit guides and work with your ancestors. I really do feel like you have such a harmony, you know, with the spirits around you, which brings us back to Amber really quick. It says harmony, home protection, calm and attracts love. It's interesting with home protection because we literally had happy events will take place in your home. this is home happiness all around. Like, you know those signs where it's like, bless this mess? I feel like that's what your spirit guides are doing, is like they're just like saying a protective prayer of just bless this mess, like over your house. And I just love it. I don't know why, but that's what I was being drawn to. Oh, thank you. You are so cute too. Oh my gosh. But I really do feel like there's a lot of blessings coming your way and a lot of happiness. Oh no, this one's dying too? Wait, let me, that was the one that was dying the whole time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so also, Miranda, I feel like maybe that's also like a message, is to take care of yourself, like when you're feeling a little bit low. Okay, I'm going to just remove the one in my face and move it to my tarot card. So hold on, Miranda. I'm just going to switch this, and then I'm going to charge my batteries for a little bit and take a break. But because I feel like Spirit is like, hey, you need to charge your batteries. Okay. Let me just get this in. I'm so sorry, Miranda. I'm like, I really need to remember to plug these in a little bit better. I feel like that's my biggest, I guess, bad habit, too, is I don't plug my phone in at night. And then it's always dead, and I'm like, why is it always dead? But it's because I don't plug it in. But, you know, priorities. So going forward for Miranda, I'm so sorry again, but let's go forward and see what is coming in regards to the home. So right off the bat, we have the Hierophant in the reverse and the Temperance. Yeah, it very much reminds me of you working and chipping away at your spiritual pursuits. You know, you really tempering them, really working with them, harnessing them, feeling more comfortable with them as well. Your hearing is on point. I feel like your clairaudience is on fire. Especially with the Wheel of Fortune, I really do feel like this is something that is heating up and something that is really taking off for you as well. I feel like your spiritual pursuits are honestly, it's crazy right now for you. We have the Queen of Wands on the bottom. You know, and the Queen of Wands is someone who is the master of her hobbies, the master of her craft. She is a self-starter. She is someone who is an entrepreneur. She's someone who's very intelligent as well. You know, you have every capability to be an incredible medium, to be an incredible intuitive as well, and you're already there. I'm going to be completely honest, you're already there. So it's just about continuing to harness it. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords, I feel like it's almost as if maybe also you're going through a little bit of a dark night of the soul. And I love to tell people too, like when it comes to cleansing, when it comes to having these sort of dark nights of the soul as well, you know, it's not like you just have one dark night of the soul and then you're good. You're a spiritual being. You're good forever. Like, no. There's going to be lots of tower moments, lots of worry moments, lots of dark nights of the soul. But what makes it a spiritual journey is when you can continue to rise up. Even on your worst days, if you can continue to be like, okay, well, I know that I'm someone who's powerful. I know that I'm someone who's worthy of amazing things. You know, that's what's really going to bring amazing things as well. You know, but I really do feel like you're coming to an end of an era where you can no longer push aside your spirituality, which is so funny because that same thing happened to me, Miranda. So maybe you are someone who could potentially like make this into a whole-time career, like a full career, like a whole ass career. Because I remember before I got into doing this professionally, it was really interesting because tarot readers and psychics would always say to me, you're going to be a tarot reader, you're going to be a psychic, you're going to do this for career because you've always done it. Like, you know, honestly, since I was born, I like to say that I came out of the womb just reading people's energy. And with that being said, it was something that always came very naturally. But the idea of doing it for career for a long time was so like intimidating, and because I did it every single day, I was just like, I don't know, like I already do it. You know what I mean? Like maybe I want something different, only to find out that this is what my soul really resonates with. And I feel like it's the same for you, Miranda, is that you're coming to an end of an era where you can no longer set aside the fact that you are a spiritual being. You can no longer ignore the spiritual message that you get, because maybe there was a point in time where you could just be like, okay, well, I just dreamed that my voice was called, and then you'd go back to bed and you don't even listen to what spirit has to say. But I feel like now, whenever that happens, you're like, okay, I gotta grab my tarot deck, and you immediately go and look into it. Or you say, oh wow, there's a synchronicity, I'm gonna look that up. And I just feel like now you're really taking advantage of your spiritual gifts, which I am so here for. I'm so excited about it. Like, that's incredible. But it is an end of an era going into a brand new era, going into something better, something that's going to be more beneficial for you for the long run. I was gonna post some readings on TikTok today. Yes! Oh my gosh, that's awesome! That's exactly what we're talking about here, Miranda. No, I definitely feel like you can make quite a good chunk of change with doing that if that's something that you felt called to do. And honestly, I keep hearing too, it's not about the money. I just feel like, you love uplifting people. You love taking care of people, but Spirit also does want you to say that it could be a very worthwhile career. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you'd be very comfortable with this, even as just an extra thing of income on the side, but you are someone who is so spiritual, and you're coming out of this dark night of the soul into the full energy, which I love. I am so here for this, my love, because also, wow, and right underneath that, if I could just grab these next few cards, because this is literally crazy. Look at this. It goes to the Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Cups, and then it's in reverse. So again, this is something that you can make money from. I mean, big time shmonies, like, nice shmonies. So keep honoring yourself, honoring your spirituality, and, really taking the time for those mindful moments as well. Keep meditating with the High Priestess and being vulnerable and loving yourself. And look at that. Then it's on both sides. There's no more cards. The Spirit is like, okay. But it is really interesting with the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess here, because I really do feel like you're stepping into your mature energy, you're following your responsibilities, but you're also doing it in a way that is more practical, more spiritual, and more kind of finely tuned to you and the things that you love, if that makes sense. I'm a life path number 9, all humanitarian. Yes, the number 9 is such an amazing number in regards to numerology as well. You're someone who can get the job done all by yourself. You don't see being alone as being alone. You see it as having more time for yourself, but you're also someone who wants to take care of others. You're someone who is very honest, very open, very upfront, but you're also someone who very much values intellectual conversations and intellectual ideas. I feel like you're also someone who's very philosophical with the number 9. Thank you so much. I'm wishing you so many blessings. Oh, thank you so much, Miranda. It really means the entire world to me to have you watching. Oh my goodness. And thank you so much for getting a reading from me. It really means the entire world to me. For anyone else that wants a reading that is currently in stream, I am going to end the stream right now for just like an hour or two, just to charge my batteries because my other camera is dead. And then I will be back on in case anyone else wants some cookie readings. We still have quite a few left. So I will clean up the space and we will do that. Thank you again so much though, Miranda. It really means the entire world to me. I love having you in my streams so much too. It like makes me so happy when your name pops up. I'm always like, yes, and send me your TikToks. Add me as a friend on TikTok. Like send me a message on there. I don't know what goes into that, but but yeah, oh, and look at that. We literally have abundance, fertility, harvesting, and logic. So there's a lot of abundance to be had, right? I hope you have a good night. Thank you again. Oh, I hope you have a good night too. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Miranda. And thank you, everyone. I'll be back on in a little bit, but I hope to see you guys in my next stream.